Okay, you've seen line plots before fourth grade. Here's an example of a line plot that you may have used before, maybe in second or third grade. A line plot shows data on a number line with an X to show how many times the number comes up. Now in fourth grade, we're going to use number lines that actually have fractions or mixed numbers on them. And we'll be using these number lines to answer questions that will cause us to either subtract or add. Answering questions with a number line will not be too difficult, but one of the more difficult things we may be asked to do in this lesson is to actually make a line plot. Let's take a look at this question. 10 students in Miss Holbrook's class are growing plants. One day they measure the heights of the plants in inches. The heights are shown below. Make a line plot to represent the data. Now, the reason I think this is challenging is when I look at the fractions, I see different denominators. I see denominators of 2, 8, and 4. So I've got to think, how do I want to label my number line? I'm also paying attention to some of these mixed numbers have the whole number 2 and some have the whole number 1. So to make a number line for this problem, it's been divided into 8 parts, into 8s, and it's ranging from the number 1 to 3. And the first 3 values that were given in my problem were 2 1/2, 1 7/8, and 1 7/8. They are represented with X's as you see here. Okay, now the line plot is completely labeled by 8s. I do want to call your attention to the fractions like 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 3/4, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 3/4. Even though they have the different denominators, recognize that that would be 1 2/8, that would be 1 4/8, that would be 1 6/8. Okay, and I've added the remaining X's. I went back to my original problem. The first 3 were plotted already for me in blue, and I just continued to plot them on here. I didn't want to scribble them out in case I made a mistake, but I do like circling to keep up with what I've already done. Okay, now this line plot is ready to go, and I could answer questions based on the line plot.